I'm Devorah Wallen, and I'd like to share my Tea for Two, my Torah thought for 2 minutes, more or less. This week's Torah portion is Parshas Mikeitz. The verse begins, Mikeitz Chanukah. After the end of 2 years, Paro dreamed, and behold, he was by the river Nile. You may recall the story of his dreams and how Joseph, who parenthetically was first thrown into the pit by his jealous brothers in last week's portion, was taken to Egypt as a slave. What could be worse than being thrown into a pit and left for dead, and then becoming a slave? Now his mazel changes, and he works in Potiphar, the high official's house. His master's wife tries to seduce him, and then falsely accuses him of going after her, so he's thrown into prison. It seems like his luck has descended further, but he becomes a prison psychotherapist and dream interpreter, and moves up the ranks to interpret Pharaoh's dreams. His successful interpretation moves him to become Mishneh Lamelech, second to the king. We've spoken often here about the connection between the Torah portion and the concurrent holidays and seasons. Mikeitz always falls around the time of Hanukkah, which is this week. There's some interesting and similar parallel messages. Hanukkah represents the triumph of light over darkness. Throughout Jewish history, Jews have been in a position as underdogs with mightier kingdoms and evil forces that, according to nature, seem to be stronger than we. However, it is the potential of the fire in our souls that has kept us moving and growing, just as one candle can illuminate the darkness of the winter night. During Hanukkah, we light an increasing number of candles each night to bring greater light into the darkness in an incrementally growing fashion. This fits the neuroscientific principle of neuroplasticity. Growth, knowledge, new habits are attained with incremental changes. Yosef had to go through the ranks as he elevated himself from the dark depths of prison and a pit to the second highest ranking person in all of Egypt, a superpower in the world at that time. The message of Hanukkah is that one bright candle, one at a time, can illuminate the darkness. Similarly, although it doesn't happen all at once, we can change the world one light at a time, just as the neuroplastic effort of repetition creates new pathways in the brain. May we have the perseverance to keep stepping it up and out, one light at a time.